Hi YouTube, welcome to my tutorial. My name is Bartosz and this is how to run GNS3 from the cloud from 3 different locations. In this tutorial I will explain basics of how the GNS3 works, what's the GUI, what's the server for, then we jump to GNS3 server and what we can do with the server. Next we will do installation of the GNS3 within our local desktop PC, which in my case is Windows 8 64-bit, and after that we will set up and install GNS3 server within 3 cloud servers. First one, it is UKFAST running Ubuntu 12.04. Next one will be Amazon EC2 with Ubuntu 14.04, and last we will use Google Cloud, and again with Ubuntu 14.04. After that we will do quick setup with GNS3 to run with the servers, and then we will do some testing with the server with a couple of Cisco routers. In short, GNS3 it is a multi-vendor graphic network simulator. It supports all operating systems. You can run it with Mac OS, Windows or Linux. GNS3 is divided in 2 parts. GUI, which is graphic user interface, from which we can manage our devices and create different topologies connecting to our devices. And the second part, it is a server, so whatever we will do within graphic user interface, it will be executed inside the GNS3 server. And the best part is that this server can be actually run from anywhere in the world. We can run it from our local PC, and as a default GNS3 is run from the local PC, or it can be on the other side of the world. GNS3 server and what we can do with it, and what we are going to do. I will set up GNS3 graphic user interface within my desktop PC, which is Windows 8 64-bit, and then I will set up 3 different GNS3 servers. One with EC2 Amazon, second with UKFAST, which will be running Ubuntu 12.04 LTS. Amazon EC2 will be 14.04 LTS, and the third one, which is Google Cloud platform, will be running again Ubuntu with 14.04 LTS version. Okay, so let's start the installation. To download GNS3, you have to go to gns3.com website and click on the top right corner download. To download a file, you need to have an account with GNS3 Jungle. So what you need to do is you have to log in with your username and the password, or if you don't have an account, you can set up one here. Once you are logged in, click on the Windows, and the latest version at the moment is 1.3.9. When the file is downloaded, you just click on the file and follow the instruction on the screen. As I have already GNS3 installed, I will just skip all the steps. Okay, and I have an error because I forgot to switch off my GNS3. Okay, let's retry. There you go, and installation is going. Click next. You can choose to get the free license of SolarWinds standard toolset. Well, at the moment I don't need that, so click no, next, and finish. Now we are going to install Amazon EC2 Ubuntu server, but before we do that you will have to go to putty.org website and to download Putty. From here, click here, and now you have putty.x here, and we will need also Putty gen to generate key to connect to our EC2 server. I have my files downloaded already, so I will skip now to EC2 Amazon installation. Okay, so now you have to go to the website https aws.amazon.com. You need to create an account at the top right corner, or you can sign in if you have an account already. And click sign in, and now it should send us to Amazon AWS Web Services. And now we have to click EC2. If you are interested about the prices, how much is it cost to have the server, you can get free tier servers. You can read some more information about that, or if you want to get some better service, you've got the prices down here. You can scroll down. I will probably use one of those M4X large, which is about 30 cents per hour for use. Okay, so now we go back to our EC2 console. We can go and click instances. Now you click a launch instance. We are using Ubuntu server 14.04 LTS 64-bit select, and you can choose free tier here, which is only one CPU, 1 gig of RAM. But just to make it easy going for us, I will get let's say M4X large, which is 4 CPU, 60 gig of RAM. Next. Now we can set up some configurations, or you can just review and launch the instance. Pretty much they are all default settings, and we click launch. Right, now to connect to the Amazon EC2 you need to have a keeper. To do that you can use your existing keeper if you have. If not, let's say I create the new keeper right now. Let's call it GNS3 GNS3 test. Now you need to download your keeper, and you have to remember where the file is, because we will need that to connect to our instance. Now you need to go to launch instance, and we will have to go to view instances and wait for a few minutes to instance to load up. I will pause the video right now and I will come back when the instance is running. The instance is running. Now we need our file.pem, Putty and PuttyGen. Now we have to click PuttyGen, click load, and we need to go back to all files and choose GNS3 test.pem. Open the file. We got the message, the successfully imported foreign key. Okay, now we need to click save private key. Are you sure you want to save this key without yes, we want. Now we need to call it somehow. Let's do GNS3 test, and it's gonna be .ppk. Save file, close PuttyGen, Now we need to run Putty, and right now I will need the IP address, which is right here. Copy. Okay, so I have a file. Let's have a look. EC2. Let's change this IP. To log into Ubuntu, you need to use username Ubuntu. So you do Ubuntu at the IP address. Now we have to go to SSH authentication and choose the key from our folder when we kept the all keys, GNS3 session, and I will save this one, click open, and now we are connected. Hit yes, and now we are logged into our Ubuntu server within Amazon EC2. Right, now we start with UKFAST. I choose UKFAST as their prices are really competitive, and also they are leading managed hosting company, supplying dedicated servers, managed hosting, and many other services. To log in, you go to www.ukfast.co.uk, you click on My UKFast. You need to create an account with them. They also offer a trial so you can test the servers. Go to My UKFast, sign in, and then go to products and services, and in my option I click public, as I'm using public eCloud. So I have my server already running, but if you want to try, you have to click buy virtual machine, choose your RAM, choose your how many CPUs you want, space on the hard drive, what type of the machine you want. I'm using Ubuntu 12.04 right now. So when you have your server running, you will receive an email with login details, which is IP address, port number, and username and the password. And to log in, open Putty, click well, let's have a look. My IP address is 46.371.75.90, and now we have to click open, and it will connect to our server. I'm logging as a root, and I need to check my password. Paste password, and now we are logged into UKFAST eCloud. And now we will jump quickly to Google Cloud, and we'll install Ubuntu 14.04 with Google Cloud. With Google Cloud, you have to go to https cloud.google.com. You have to sign up. You will get up to 60 days free trial instances as well, like with Amazon EC2. After you sign up, click My Console. Now you need to select the project or create the project. I have already a project done, so I click My Project. Now you need to click on VM instances at the left, create instance. Let's say we'll just keep the name. Machine type, let's have a look what we can get, as this is trial account as well. I have 54 days left. Let's go 2 CPUs, 7.5 gig of RAM. Select. Now we need to choose our operating system, which is Ubuntu 64.14.04. We can keep the size of the disk, yes. Allow traffic, and let's create the instance. And it's gonna take a couple minutes to create the instance, so I'll pause the video and come back when it's ready. The instance is running now, so we have to set up some SSH. So let's go to metadata at the left, click on SSH key at the top, edit, and we need to paste some keys. To do that, we will need again Putty. We need to load the Putty, load our PEM file, copy content of the box, then paste into the window here, and at the end you need to choose a username you want to use to log in. So we will use, in my case I'll use Bartron. Save. So to connect to the instance, now we have to go to Putty, go to Bartron at the IP address. We have to make sure we have a key load into the GNS3, ppk, open, session, and open. And now we are logged into Ubuntu 14.04 Google Cloud instance. So now we have all three servers running, so now we need to start installing GNS3 on the servers. So I have our server set up now in the consoles, Amazon EC2, UKFAST, and Google. So right now I will use a tutorial how to install GNS3 on Ubuntu Linux 12.04 and 14.04 bar by JSON C from GNS3 Jungle. Okay, so let's go to, okay, so we need to install now some repositories to install Python. Copy, paste. Okay, update, and now we will have to install Python. And I will change, we will install 3.4 version. Yes, as this is the newest at the moment. Okay, it's done. Let's go to user bin folder, and let's change the link. Well, I need to change that for 3.4. okay, install git and G++. Oops, too quick. Yes, and G++. Okay, now we have to go to main folder, okay, directory, let's call it downloads. Okay, so now we need to install ws4py. Go to the folder. Nope, let's have a look. Downloads. Okay, now we need to install that. Okay, go to the folder and install. Okay, go back to download folder and install pyzmq. Copy. Let's copy the next command. Okay, go to the folder and let's install this one here now. Okay, I'll pause the video and come back when it's done. Now we need to go back to download folder and install. Oops, let's copy again, copy. Go to folder and let's install it again. Okay, so now we have to install, go back to main folder and install Python netfaces. Okay, done. Now we need some development tools. Qt4, yes. Okay, now we will install Tornado. Right, go back to the main folder. Oops, download. Okay, so now we need to download this file and we have to unpack it. Go to the folder and install. Copy. Alright, let's go back to downloads. We need to download some setup tools. Copy, paste. Right, I think we don't have a unzip here, so sudo apt get install unzip. Okay, and now we can unzip the folder. Go to the folder and install. Right, next go back to the downloads and we need to get zip and exactly the same with file above. Need to unpack it, go to folder and configure. Okay, now we have to make, and this may take some time, so I'll pause the video now. Okay, and now we have to set up make install. Right. Right, next one, pyqt4. Copy the link, go back to the download folder, unpack, go to the folder and configure again. Yes, you need to type yes. And now pause again. Okay, back again, and now we have to type make. This one took a little bit longer. Okay, so we use make, so we have to do make install. Okay, so now we need to install some dependencies for Dynamips. So let's copy and paste few commands again. Yes. Oh, oops, okay. Get. I don't know why when I paste it does that, but right. I'll just type it again. Sudo apt get install. No. Label f def. Okay. Then we have uuid def. And now we have lib install lib pcap def. There you go. Okay, so this is done. So the last step is to install GNS3 sources and Dynamips and GNS3 server. So we have to go to this folder, to this website here, and click on the Linux, copy the link, and now we have to use wget and it's downloading the file, then unzip and GNS3 sources. Now we need to unzip Dynamips and unzip go back GNS3 server. Okay, so now we go to Dynamips and right, copy, okay, go to Dynamips and create directory build, go to the build folder and we need to use command cmake. Okay, now make, and I'll pause again, come back when it's done. Okay, done. So now I have to go and do make install, and it's done again. The last one is to use this command here, copy, okay, let's go back. Right, we're missing something, so let's install that. Yes, and now There you go. It's all done, and now we have to go back to GNS3 server. Okay, so we are in the folder here, and we basically need to run installation. Okay, so this is up and running. Now we need to run server. Right, let's have a look. ifconfig. So our IP address is this one here, and now we need to run GNS3 server. Now, GNS3 server, host, IP address, port 8000. Okay, so we have a server running on UKFAST. So now we will skip quickly to installation process for 14.4 for rest of the servers, which is EC2, Amazon and Google Cloud. Okay, so now we are installing Ubuntu 14.04 for Amazon and for Google. As these are same releases, 14.04, I can do both in the same time. Right, so let's run some updates. Okay, and now let's install some Python dependencies, and this one again. Right. Let's have a look. Copy. Yes, and same one here. Yes. Okay. Oops. Right, so next one is Python 3. And was it pyqt4? Let's copy this command here. Yes. Okay, and next one is ws4 for py. Let's copy the command. Yes, and yes again. And the last one is Python 3 netfaces. Okay, again let's copy and paste to this one here. Right, so we have Python dependencies done. Now we have to go to Dynamics dependencies. I'll try to copy and paste this one. Okay, yes, yes. Okay. let's copy that and paste here. Now we need UUID def. Copy the command and paste here. Yes. Okay, and now lib pickup def. Copy, paste. Yes and yes. Okay, so we have all done here. Now we need to get again a link to the Linux version of GNS3. Copy the link and wget so we need unzip as well, so sudo apt get install unzip. Copy. Okay, so now we have to unzip capital letter, yes, GNS3, unzip GNS3, and now we have to unzip Dynamips and unzip GNS3 server. Same here, unzip GNS3 server and unzip Dynamips. Okay, so let's go to Dynamips. And right, create build directory, and here then go into folder, and then we use cmake, and I'll pause the video because it might take a second. Oh, maybe not. Okay, make this one will definitely be longer, so I'll pause and come back when it's done. Okay, finished. So now make install. Alright, as we are not in a root, we have to use sudo command. Okay, and the last one, I'll copy this one. Okay, let's go back to mine folder. Okay, so now we go to GNS3, and now we need to install. So I'll copy and paste again, sudo python3 setup.py install. Okay, so ifconfig, so we have IP address here, GNS3 server, host, IP address, port 8000, and same here, GNS3 server, IP address, host, IP address, port 8000, run and run. So Now we have all three servers set up to run GNS3 server. All is run on the port 8000. So now what we need to do is we need to upload iOS Cisco iOS images to the servers so they can be run locally on the server. There is something I forgot to mention. You have to make sure the firewall is not blocking traffic to our server. So with UKFAST I already did that, open all ports to the server, and now we have to do it for Amazon EC2 and for Google. So let's go to Amazon. Scroll to the right and you have security groups here. Click launch with, and in inbound edit you see we got only port 22 working. So what I would do, just for use with our tutorial, I'll change for all traffic and save. And now we can go back to our instance, and right now which IP is it? 201.61. Right, let's copy the IP address. Copy, and if we change now IP address, it should open. Yes, there you go. So we are connected with our Amazon EC2 right now. Also we are connected with UKFAST, and now we have to do it with Google Cloud, Google. Go to my console, choose the project. Now I have to go to networking here at the left and choose firewall rules. Allow TCP, apply to all targets. So protocol TCP 165.535, okay. And allow UDP. So if we go back to instances, we should be able to connect. There you go. So I did already create the rules, so you have to go to networking, firewall rules, create the rule, give the name, choose the range, change to all of them, and then you have to choose TCP 1.2.65535. So all the ports are open. Okay, so you need to have a description to click create, and then you click create for both for TCP and second rule for UDP, just in case, which I have it here. You can see it allows every IP to every port. Right, now so we have Amazon, UKFAST and Google Cloud. Now we need to upload our GNS3 Cisco image. You need to click upload image and backup. Let's choose iOS, choose file, GNS3 images, iOS. Let's go for this one here, 7200. Upload. Let's go to UKFAST, iOS, upload iOS, upload. So we have to wait a second until all images will be uploaded to the servers, so then we can set up with GNS3. Okay, so the first one is uploaded. %, and this one is uploaded with Google too. So we need to copy this location to our image. Okay, and now we have to go to GNS3, and then I'll show you how to set up routers to run from separate servers. Okay, so we have our GNS3, which is 1.39 on Windows 64-bit running. We have servers on the right, which is Amazon. You can see we have 4 cores, memory usage. We have 4 cores with UKFAST, and we have only 2 cores with Google. So at the moment we need to add the servers to GNS3, but make sure you will use public IP addresses, as for example here EC2 uses internal IP addresses which match the public IP address, and same with Google. So you have to go to GNS3 graphic user interface, click edit, preferences, click server, remote server, and at the moment you should have your local server. However, you can add another IP addresses. So in our case, let me move this on the side so we can access the addresses. Server, remote, we need to add this is Google server, IP address, add. Now we have UKFAST, add. No, we want same port, add, and remove the 8001. And now we need IP of Amazon EC, which is again 8000. Okay, so now apply and hit OK. Now we have to add routers to GNS3. So to do that, click edit, preferences. Now you have to go to Dynamics. Make sure that use the local server is unticked. Click iOS, click new, and now we have to choose remote server. At the moment we're going to test routers running on separate servers, so I will untick load balance option right now, and we need to add Amazon router. So we have to choose IP61 and this one here, next, and now we need to paste location of the image to our router. Click next. Okay, this is 7200. Let's call it cloud Amazon C 7200. 512 RAM. Let's add few fast Ethernet interfaces, next, and click idle PC finder. Okay, the idle PC value has been found. Click OK and hit finish. So you have the cloud Amazon router right now. Now we need to add another router, which we can do. Let's do this one here, which is Google. Untick load balance and choose 163, this one here. Next, copy the location, paste, click next, and this one is 7200 again, cloud, Google, Cisco 7200. Next, 512 RAM. Let's go for 2 fast Ethernet cards. Next, idle PC finder. And it's connecting now with the server. I would show you the console, but I can't move the window as it's a few windows are open right now. But when I finish, we will able to see in the console of the server what's going on. Okay, idle PC has been found. Okay, finish. And now we need to go to UKFAST. I will copy that, and actually I will move the window so you can see what's going on the servers. As you can see here, when we was trying to add the idle PC values, the servers was responding. So right now I'm working on this one in the middle. So if I add the router, remote, and the IP address is .90. Next, this is the location of the file which I've copied before. Next, 7200, let's call it cloud UKFAST Cisco 7200. Next, let's add some fast interface, fast Ethernet interfaces. Click next. Right, and now, well, I've noticed there's a problem with 1204. If I click idle PC, the server will crash. So what I do now is you just skip the idle PC value, click finish. Okay, and now if we go to routers, and you can choose cloud UKFAST, move to the workspace, and we can see on the router here, on the server here, it's working. Now when we run start, give a second, we can see on the server the one core went to 100%. And now right click and use auto idle PC, and this will fix the problem. It will assign the value, and then you can copy the value from the router to the config. There you go. Now go to configure, go to R1, click advanced option, copy, then you go edit, preferences, iOS router, UKFAST, edit, and in idle PC click right, paste, OK, apply, and OK. So I'll delete the router now. and it's time to do some tests. So let's create let's go for 4 routers for every server. So let's go Google Cloud 2 3. You can see in the Google Cloud console what's going on when I'm adding the routers to the topology. Now we go Amazon, and UKFAST. Okay, so I just added my desktop PC, so you can see we got 4%, 5%. The cores are basically dead, nothing's going on. So just watch what happens with CPUs on the all 3 servers and what's going on the CPU on my desktop PC. Let's just start them all in the same time. You can see all the CPUs went 100% on all 3 servers. So it's gonna take probably a few minutes to go down with the usage, and you can still see on the CPU on my desktop it's nothing's going on, there's no changes at all. I will pause the video and I will go back in few seconds after the CPUs are go down. And I'm back 1 minute later, and as you can see we have 12 routers running in the same time, 4 on Amazon EC2 Cloud, 4 with UKFAST, and 4 with Google Cloud. And CPU usage on my desktop PC didn't change, it's about 5%, and you can see how the CPU is running on the servers. So this is the end of this super long tutorial. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give me thumb up. Also, if you have any questions, please message me and I will do my best to answer your questions. I will also add the links to Ubuntu install tutorials I used in this tutorial in the description below, and I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I would like to thank you for viewing.